There are moments in sports that transcend the game itself, moments etched in time where history hangs in the balance, decided by a single swing, a single putt, a single breath. We are in one of those moments, right now, here, on these hallowed grounds where legends are made and dreams are shattered with equal unforgiving measure. This is more than just a golf tournament, it's a crucible, a 4-day trial of nerve, skill, and psychological fortitude, played out on the most beautiful and brutal stage in all of golf. Every year, the world watches as the best players on the planet converge, each one chasing the same iconic prize, the green jacket. It's a symbol of mastery, of joining an exclusive club of champions whose names echo through these Georgia pines for eternity. But this year feels different. There's a tension in the air you can almost taste, a palpable sense that the script we all thought was written is about to be torn to shreds. The final day began with a familiar narrative, a leaderboard stacked with titans of the sport, a clear favorite holding a seemingly comfortable lead. The commentators had their storylines, the fans had their heroes. It was all proceeding as planned. But then, the course began to fight back. The wind, which had been a gentle whisper all week, has started to howl through Amen Corner, turning routine shots into treacherous gambles. The greens, already lightning fast, have been baked by the afternoon sun, becoming as slick and unpredictable as glass. What was once a procession is quickly devolving into a war of attrition. The comfortable lead has evaporated. The unflappable frontrunner is starting to show cracks in his armor. And lurking just behind, a pack of hungry challengers senses an opportunity. They can feel the momentum shifting. They can see the door creaking open. Right now, something unexpected is happening at the Masters, and fans watching live are starting to notice. This could completely change who wins. The murmurs are rippling through the patrons scattered across the course. A collective gasp, a shared glance of disbelief. On screens around the world, the numbers on the leaderboard are flickering, rearranging themselves in a way no one predicted just an hour ago. This isn't just a minor fluctuation. This is the beginning of a seismic shift. The kind of dramatic, late Sunday collapse or heroic charge that defines legacies. We are witnessing the foundation of a comfortable victory crumble in real time, and the ensuing chaos is creating a power vacuum at the top. Every shot from here on out is magnified, every decision fraught with immense pressure. The player who can steady their hands, quiet their mind, and execute under this immense weight will not just win a golf tournament. They will author a story that will be told for generations. The question is no longer the unexpected will happen. It's happening now. The only question that remains is who will rise from the chaos to claim their place in history. Stay with us, because you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. The 2026 Masters has officially begun at Augusta, and already the leaderboard is shifting fast. The morning began with a deceptive calm, a gentle breeze, soft greens, and a leaderboard that seemed to be settling into a predictable rhythm. The contenders were established, the chasers were in position, and the script for Sunday at the Masters felt like it was already being written. But here's what no one expected. The forecast had called for a steady breeze, but what arrived was something else entirely. A swirling, unpredictable wind began to tear through the Cathedral of Pines, changing direction in an instant. The temperature dropped, the atmosphere grew heavy, and suddenly, Augusta National woke up. This wasn't just a change in the weather. It was a fundamental shift in the nature of the tournament. Every calculation, every yardage book, every ounce of experience was suddenly thrown into question. The course, already a masterpiece of strategic design, was now a puzzle with moving pieces. And this is where things get dangerous. Because at Augusta, the margins for error are already microscopic. The greens, famously slick and contoured, had been drying out under the sun, reaching a level of speed that borders on unfair. Now, with the wind as an accomplice, they have become treacherous. A perfectly struck iron shot can land softly, only to be nudged by a gust into a collection area from which recovery is nearly impossible. A putt that looks true can be steered offline by an invisible hand. This is the shock factor of Augusta National. It's not just about hitting good shots, it's about surviving the bad breaks. It's about having the mental fortitude to accept that a shot executed with 99% perfection can still lead to a bogey, or worse. The pressure compounds with every gust of wind, with every slick downhill putt. It seeps into the mind, creating doubt where there was once confidence. The difference between a birdie and a double bogey is not measured in yards, but in inches. A slight miscalculation in wind judgment, a moment of hesitation over the ball, a failure to commit fully to the shot, and the course will exact its price. There are no bailouts, no easy pairs. Every hole presents a new and unique challenge, a new opportunity to either climb the leaderboard or fall into oblivion. And as the leaders step onto the back nine, this is the environment they face. The roars of the crowd are now mixed with the howl of the wind. The tension is palpable. They know that the tournament is no longer about playing against each other, it's about playing against the course itself. Because at Augusta, one mistake changes everything. This year feels different, and there's a reason. Augusta has tightened its grip. Winds swing, greens quicken, decisions razor thin. Composure, commitment, and trust will decide who survives the back nine. The real battle isn't skill, it's pressure. We've seen players lose everything in just one moment. And so, it all comes down to this. The sun dips low over Augusta National, casting long shadows that stretch like fingers of fate across the hallowed grounds. Every whisper from the Georgia pines seems to hold its breath. The culmination of 4 days of relentless pressure, of masterful shot-making and heart-wrenching misses, has led us to this single defining moment. The air is thick with history, with the ghosts of champions past and the dreams of those on the verge of immortality. We've analyzed the shifting leaderboard, the treacherous winds that whipped through Amen Corner, and the lightning-fast greens that have humbled the world's best. We've broken down the strategies, the calculated risks, and the psychological warfare waged not against an opponent, but against the course itself and the demons within. Now, theory gives way to reality. The calculations and predictions dissolve into the raw, unfiltered drama of human endeavor. For the leader, every heartbeat is a drumbeat of destiny. The weight of the green jacket is a tangible force, a pressure that can forge a legend or shatter a spirit. Can they quiet the noise, both from the thousands of patrons lining the fairway and the deafening roar of doubt in their own mind? Can they execute the one final, perfect swing that separates victory from what if? For the chaser, it's a moment of pure opportunity. Playing with a freedom the leader can only envy, they have a chance to post a number, to ask the question, to apply the ultimate pressure and force an error. This is where legacies are made and unmade. We've seen it happen time and again on this very stage. We've seen seemingly insurmountable leads evaporate in the waters of Rays Creek, and we've witnessed miraculous charges on the back nine that defied all logic. The beauty and the brutality of this tournament is that until the final putt drops, nothing is certain. Every shot from here on out is a potential turning point, a hinge of history that will be replayed and analyzed for decades to come. Will we see a heroic approach shot that lands stone dead, igniting a roar that echoes through the Cathedral of Pines? Or will we witness a heartbreaking three-putt, a moment of fallibility that reminds us just how razor-thin the margin is between glory and despair? The narrative is poised on a knife's edge. One path leads to a coronation, a triumphant walk up the 18th fairway to embrace family and slip on the most coveted prize in golf. The other path leads to a quiet, lonely drive down Magnolia Lane, haunted by a single shot, a single decision. The entire year, an entire career, can feel like it has been distilled into these final, agonizing minutes. So the question is, are we about to witness one of the most shocking Masters finishes ever, a collapse for the ages, or a comeback that will be etched into Masters lore forever? The script is unwritten, and the final act is playing out before our very eyes. Subscribe and hit that notification bell because as soon as that final putt drops, we'll be going live with a complete breakdown of how it all unfolded. This story is far from over.